Hey everyone and welcome back to Rebuild Free. Now I wasn't going to continue this series because I didn't think it was doing too well. However, the amount of likes and views and support that you guys gave it, and the amount of people who commented other videos saying where's Rebuild Free, are you continuing, etc. I've decided to bring it back, and after the past few episodes that I uploaded, I did actually play it casually in my own time, so I have gotten slightly better. I've learned how to do particular things, etc. And what I did realise was we could have moved on to level 2. All you had to do was build a city hall and move your people into the city hall and they would progress. Now, unfortunately, where I was playing it in my own time, I did about 4 levels, and it turns out if you go back to do another level, like one of the old levels, it says it's completed. So I clicked reset campaign and it's reset the entire campaign. So unfortunately, I've got to start from the beginning again. However, we should be able to do this first level pretty easy. Now, one thing that you guys were commenting, you were commenting about statistics and stuff. So for example, if someone's good at attacking, then you send them to do the fighting and stuff, etc. And that's pretty good, okay? Now, the first thing I want to do is try and find a school. Now, the reason I want to try and find a school is because they're pretty freaking good. These can go away. In fact, can we turn the tutorial off? There we go. Because we don't need the tutorial. We're too pro for that. So I'm going to send 2 guys there, and we also need a farm because we've only got 1 farm here. So we're going to send this guy Bob over to there, and this guy, and we'll send this little angry girl over there as well to kill the 4 zombies. Now, the biggest tip I learned whilst playing this on my own was this little thing down here. Now, if you want to see where resources, etc., are, you can have that. If you want to see how dangerous certain plots are around you, you can do that. And if you want to see both, which I would love to, you can do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it at half speed for now. In fact, you know what? Let's be rebellious and let's put it at full speed. Now, the reason I'm getting the school is because if you capture it, not only is there resources in there, like this little box, we'll capture this as well. Not only is there resources in it, but what I like to do is I like to send all my people in there to learn defense. And okay. So what we'll do is we'll send them in there. It's green, so that means it's it should be safe. However, you never really know. That is a good start. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send both of those into the school. I won't scavenge it yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get them to learn defense. Now, you might be like, Danny, you're meant to be claiming land, fighting zombies, etc. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send Bob in there to reclaim that. And I'm going to send them in there to kill the zombies. Because as you can see, that just turned yellow. Which means that it's getting more dangerous. So it's green now. And I find this is the easiest way to keep control of your city. So what we're going to do is we're going to send Angry Girl in there to reclaim that. And we're going to send him in there. Oh, that's yellow. So no, that's green. Although he is only level 2. He is only level 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to get him. No, can't do that. We'll get him to go in there with the little angry girl just to keep an eye on her in case. Distressed. On our way to reclaiming a building, I passed an utterly wrenched, twisted man lying on the floor. Well, we've got plenty of food, so let's help the guy. He gave us fuel. Fantastic. That's great. Okay, now this is where we have a little bit of a problem. Because we've got red zombies coming over. So we could kill them, actually. Okay, let's do that. We got some more over there now, which is great. So we'll send them over there now. And this is what I like to do. I like to train up their defense. So now what we'll do is we'll send Ross Kemp. If you don't know who Ross Kemp is, Google it. Find an image of Ross Kemp. The bald Ross Kemp. There's 2 Ross Kemps, like a really like a band singer one and a hard bald man guy. This is what I like to do. I like to train up their defense, so they're really... In fact, What is Eric Ward good at? It says he's level 6. Oh, he's level 6 at building. Okay, so he's a good builder. Look at those muscles. That's wonderful. So what I like to do is I like to train them up, get them really high defense. So now that she's claimed that, we'll go claim that. See how easy this is? I say it's easy, but we're probably going to fail drastically. Like, we'll get mobbed in a minute by loads of zombies. So it's going orange there. So what we're going to do is we're going to send them there. Invite him to stay. Okay, that's great. So what we're going to do is we're going to send these guys in there for a bit of defense training. We're going to send them down there, and we're going to put Bob the Builder down to there. Perfect. Okay. The next thing I think we'll do is get that mall, actually. So we're moving pretty fast. We're getting plenty of food. Now, where this game gets interesting is in the next... Now, that's quite dangerous, but what I could do is send her there to make it green. Where this game starts to get interesting is in the next level, where... right, what we're going to do is we're going to send Bob up there to kill them. And we're going to put them with him, and we're going to send her up there as well. Oh, okay. We'll send the whole lot up there to kill them. It can be risky sometimes doing this, even if it's green. It can go terribly wrong. So we'll send him there to reclaim that. Send her down there to reclaim that, and we'll send them in there to level up their defense. Now we can take that. So I think the next place we'll get is this, because we want to try and keep it a kind of rectangle. So that's basically what I do, is I shove them in there. And what I also realised was if you send your leader to go and talk to people like this, then it works out better. So once she's done that, I'll send her in there to talk. Because if they've got leadership skills, they're more inclined to... it's time we built a city hall. So we're already nearly done level 1. I mean, technically you can claim the whole map. However, it doesn't really help. Like, you don't carry over resources or anything, so... We don't want you, Gustav. We don't want you. Right, okay, so if we get her to recruit... And because she's got really high leadership skills, we'll send them in there to kill that. In fact, have I got this on? I do have that on. Okay, cool. Our recruitment. I was greeted by a delicate woman named Mrs. DeMarco and her bodyguard, Hal. They're living in luxury at that farm, drinking from crystal goblets. Wow, and rearing horses and naked cherubs. The woman spoke for both of them, agreeing to join us if she could do a job where she didn't have to get her hands dirty. Okay, well, we'll make her an engineer because she's certainly not going to be a leader. Certainly not. So we'll leave her there just to do some farming because she said she didn't want to get her hands dirty, so she's going to have to. Because we're the boss around here. We'll send her in there to... Oh, we need some more houses. Okay, what we'll do is then we will build some more. We'll build an apartment down there. Where's Bob? There you go. Come on, Bob. Build an apartment there. Put them in the school and train up their defense. One thing I also did was, in the first level that I played, I thought, oh, if I level up all her skills to full and then move on to level 2, they'll be full. Turns out no. Turns out that the skills don't carry over either. She starts from scratch, which is quite irritating because I spent lots of time with her in the school. But it's all good. It's all good. It's a very fun game, I've got to say. Right, so we should have enough houses now. So if we kill the zombies in there, And we'll send them in there. So we could probably build a city hall now, to be honest. Right, send him up there with them. In fact, let's send the whole lot. It's just quicker to send the whole lot, because you kill the zombie horde much faster. Help the sick one with a med kit. We'll take them both. Okay, one of them's sick. Okay, great. So we'll reclaim that. We'll reclaim that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Bob the Builder to change the police station into a city hall. And I think that was actually our last material. So what we might as well actually get her to scavenge that. And get him to scavenge that. A crash. An armor-plated school bus just went tearing down Snoqualmie's Main Street. So, someone actually yelled at me in the comment section for saying that wrong. So my apologies. So yeah, apparently there is now a crash over here. So we found some materials there. Let's get them to go over there. Send them all. We'll send the woman as well. I know she said she didn't want to get her hands dirty, but it's just got to be done sometimes, you know. You can't have people thinking they're better than other people when they're in a zombie apocalypse like this. So if we send in Ross Kemp, like that, send them down there. It's all, if you see like a green, oh crap. Oh, it's okay, it continues. If you see like a green or yellow or red block around you, you really want to try and clear it out as quickly as possible. Lily and her guardian come by the fort today to thank us for the medicine we gave her. They're both doing a lot better and have asked to join us. It means another couple of mouths to feed. Okay, so this is fantastic. We've got loads of survivors now. And Angry Girl has changed race, apparently. In fact, do we still have the other Angry Girl? We do. So they must be like sisters. So what we're going to do is we're going to get her to go in there with Angry Girl. We're going to get them to go down there and kill that. And we will get these guys. Too dangerous to go in there. What about there? It's yellow as well. We'll put them in school to learn some defense. There we go. So I've started to get the hang of this game. It's quite fun once you get to level 2 and 3 because they add different missions in. So for example, so we've got to start our constitution, keeping people safe. There we go. Put criminals in jail. Take care of our own. We'll be president, because president sounds really good. Now, I think we can now leave. Yeah, we can. So if I click stop. So this is all we had to do to move on. I mean, as you can see, we could probably capture this whole map. But because we've done a few episodes of this level already, I'm going to move on to level 2. So all I had to do was do this. Continue. So we took one last look at the shining city. I'm not going to say that name because someone will get angry. Had become, with high walls to keep the chaos outside, hard-working citizens to keep its spirit alive, and an organised government to run in this city. Will continue to thrive and be a beacon of civilization to a lost and broken world. And now onward. So apparently we're leaving this city. And I guess, because we don't take all the survivors, we're leaving the survivors here as well to live in peace, which is fantastic. Constant reminder, Diane and I hiked up a hill to scout our route east. We looked down over, admiring the strong walls we'd built. Diane said we'd done well, but she could feel other towns out there that needed our help. That was when she noticed the scar from my bite. It's been years since the first night of the outbreak, but I still carry this constant reminder. I finally told her the story. All of it. How I shot Sergeant Hester. How I waited for the fever that never came. Diane was horrified. She pushed me away and accused me of having put the whole fort in danger by not telling her sooner. You could still be infected, she yelled. You could still spread it to others, to me. We were too busy arguing to hear the zombies coming. Let your guard down for 1 second. Diane could have killed them all by herself. She was in such a mad fury. But I was distracted. I let one get too close to me. Diane saved my life. But she... Wait a minute. Why am I this guy? I don't look like that.